who is the fruit of the Holy Spirit for? Well, let's look at it as we recap yesterday's sermon by Jan and bring it into application. He had this amazing point about not only the Holy Spirit produces fruit, there's other spirits that will produce other fruit. The reason that evil is happening in the world is because we humans cooperate with sinful spirits, and we do sin, and that plants other sin, right? Let's say violence will call for more violence. If you betray me and in my relationship, and you know, somebody is unfaithful, let's say in their marriage, well, then that kind of creates license, or at least the incentive for other people to go, you know what, you cheated on me, I will cheat on you. And so it's almost like a reproduction, right? And those spirits that have that, we think often of as demon influenced or demonized as something very spectacular, because there's a few instances in the Bible, and there are actually very few, where people really are under a heavy influence of many demons. And those stories are spectacular, and I don't want to diminish those, but the vast reality actually is way more boring. Evil is way more boring than we give it credit for. It's not that spectacular. Like, it's not a Netflix thing. It's like somebody being grumpy and being unkind, and that reproducing into more unkindness and coldness and callous relationships, or somebody not speaking the truth, and then that leads to more lying, right? That's how the fruit of evil spirits work. But that's also the good news, because if we meet the Holy Spirit and if we let Him work in us, He will produce more of what He has. It's the Holy Spirit that produces love, joy, peace, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Those things are made by the Holy Spirit, and they're made not for me, so I can come, this is what Jan said, to God with a scorecard. Look how patient I am. Look how humble I am. So there's a problem here, right? They're actually for somebody else. God intends to do something internal here, so it would have an effect on other people. Fruit is a reproductive system. It's something that reproduces itself. So when we're patient, other people are patient. When we're loving, other people are loving. When we are at peace, even in the middle of stress, people get at peace. May you have time with the Holy Spirit this week where you can really ask Him to produce that type of fruit that you need, right? Sometimes you can be with people and they're like, oh God, I just need joy when I'm around that person. Or I just need patience. Or I need kindness. I tend to get so angry. Ask the Holy Spirit to produce His fruit in you. That's my takeaway. Very simply, God bless you guys. Have a wonderful week.